Hello everybody, what's up? Dennis Allen, City Boy Homesteader here. I have no idea what this video is going to be, but this is the sunrise this morning, June something. I don't even know what year it is. Look at it, it's beautiful. Goes everywhere. Woo-wee! Whatever is happening today, it's gonna be a good one. That's so crazy. Sunrise is here, look just as good as sunsets. That's why I like to wake up nice and early. Meet Avacada Pitt. Woo-wee! Figured out what to do today. Look, Ricky's off leash, he's doing great. I'm gonna dump out the avocado, picking out some weeds. That's a constant thing I'm doing here in my driveway. I mean, this will be a house, so it's not that big of a deal. Whew, I'm gonna try to get the pooper, which is on the other side of that mound. You see the roof right there? Where is it? That's a tree. I can't see. Oh, there it is. There's the roof. I'm gonna try to bring that. That has a on-demand hot water heater. I should take that license plate off. It's not mine. I'm gonna put it over there so I can have a pooper with my outdoor kitchen. That's my pop-up tent that I have in my van usually. Ricky, hey. You're so good. Woo, that's exciting. All right, I'm gonna go dump that in the fire pit downstairs. You'll see how big it is. It's pretty exciting. So there's the pooper. The Airstream's back there. Take a ride down to my basement. That's a shed that is full of crap and messy. I'm gonna rent a dumpster soon to clean up all that. Oh, this might be hard to do. The power steering line is not in yet. Oh, so it's hard to steer. So I may have to drop the phone for dead man's curve here. Oh, jeez. Here we go. Yep. This is dead man's curve. Especially when it's oh shoot. Don't want to drive off the edge there. Straight down. This road was not here. John Clare. Oh jeez. Built this road from all the stone in my quarry. Oh, I should pick up that trash too. Can I make this left turn? I gotta stop. But the fire pit's right there in the quarry. There she blows, the fire pit. These are the poles for the windmill that is not up. I got a bunch of sumac trees. Oh look, a frisbee. Just for when I get guns again, or get my guns back, I can shoot them. Bunch of sumac that I cleared out in another video. I'm gonna unload the truck into the fire pit. Poor tree has no shot in hell once the fire's going. But when we got a good fire going, especially if we have one of the music festivals, there's a stage up there. This whole area in the middle of the night, no moon, will light up. When there's a moon, that's south, so this whole wall lights up. But even without the moon, fire pit turns light on. Spectacularly. Going to sweep out the back with my trusty shovel. That's not a shovel, that's a broom. That a mouse ate. Or a freaking beaver, I don't know. But it still works. You get 75% of efficiency at it. Ricky, there's probably nails in that stuff. He'll learn. Alright, we don't need to get that clean. I just wanted to show off my fancy broom. That is going in. Oh, in there. Oh, alright. Ricky took off. But I just said the E word. Hey-o! Good boy. Oh, nope, not there. Here. Alright, whatever. You did good. Yeah, he knocked it over. Now I got my Honda Odyssey minivan. I forgot my keys for the shipping container. And now the dogs are blocking the way. Come on! I gotta go get the weed whacker. Bad idea. Dual tailgate party now. We got the whacker of the weeders to chainsaw everything. It's a lot easier to drive this. Let me turn this off. I got Ricky's safety anchor tied. No gas in there. It's an old one that doesn't do a good job holding gas. What else? That's it. I don't need a vacuum. Alright, we're going to try to weed whack our way over there to the Pooper Duper 5000 XL model with the shower system on it. The whacking of the weeds is happening. One hand weed whacking, probably not what you want to do. So the reason why I'm doing this is there's a big ditch that runs all the way that way up to the water well, which was a bad idea, but I did it. So I'm trying to figure out a way not to drive into that, because that would be bad. And I think there's something over here, so I should clean this out more. Here I could probably just drive in from here. I think we got enough room. Whew! Doing pretty good. This corner of this hectare that was like kind of like a garden, got a little bridge going over it. Came out too far. The Jeep used to fit in here, but the Avacada will not. So I'm just trying to move these old beams. They were kind of crappy old barn beams that we couldn't sell, and I don't really want to build with them, so just moving them out of the way so I can fit a trail. Check out the Pooper Duper. That's where the IBC totes were. That's why there's a path there. I just rolled them to the Airstream. Whew, we can fit in there. So that's it. We got a shower up there. We got a roof. We got a lot of rotting wood. I hope we could even move this thing. Let's see what's in it. I'm going to open it first. How's it look? Alright, looks good. Tankless water heater. Boy, that's a big one. Got all the plumbing in there. Seems sturdy-ish. So, oh, there's one right there. Oh, Jesus. Alright, gotta get the WD-40. So there's a way to disconnect this. Maybe I'll try to do that. There was wheels on it. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like my curtain. Thinking maybe we could just, I'm trying to think, well, I am thinking, if I could just lay this on the back of the pickup. Man, I'm gonna be renting a skid steer. It'd be so much easier. Big mirror on there, that'll break. Alright, we gotta figure this out, folks. Comment below, what do you think I should do? By the time I read it, it'll probably be either done, broken, or I'll just give up. I think we got this. That chair is a hole. That chair is a rock. I think this is about 3 inches wide enough to back up Avacada. Yeah, I think we're good. Let me turn her around. Ricky's hanging out in the minivan, Mini Winnie. Woo! Let's do it. Alright, I got my backup camera. This is not going to work with manual steering. Alright, wasn't filming. So, as I was saying, the ancient Egyptians moved the pyramids with systems like this. So that's what I'm trying to do, put some wood down that's been rotting for a couple years since I had to get out of here. Because somebody filed a fake PFA on me to cover themselves from stealing from my old business. Anyway, I'm going to take that stuff off, took the mirror off, blah blah blah. I said this all already. What else? That's it. Alright, got my tripod, aka the side of the pickup truck. So hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. Maybe. I don't know. Oh. Just slowly wiggling and jiggling. It moved about 3 feet already. Makes it a lot easier that the whole bottom is rotting out. So you don't have to really move all the wood. It gets lighter every time you move it. Yeah, Kasui. See? Eddie, watch out. Hey. All right, it's coming along, folks. Eddie, watch it. Yeah. Eddie, come on. Looking good. All right, I'm going to spin it on this side because can you see me? There's nothing here. So once I get over there, I'll turn it that way. And then dip, I dip, you dip. I should put something so this doesn't land, but I probably won't. Yeah. This was built by a former homesteader, Homesteader Dan. Find him on Instagram. I guess he might still be homesteading, but I know he moved kind of to a more populated area. Woo! Let's see. You think that's enough turning? Watch out. Eddie, 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 Eddie. Alright, I'm going to do it this way now. And then I'll walk it. Alright, look at that. Woo! Things happen, folks. I'm going to move this mirror. Look, you can see my setup I have. That's you in the corner there. That's you in the corner. That's you in the spotlight. Losing my religion. Trying to keep eye on you. Like I told you, I lost the foe. So low. Somewhere I don't know the words, but I'll just have to make them up. All right, what do you think? Just tip it over? That should be okay. It'll give it a nice little edging. I hope I took the poop out. If not, it's gonna be a big mess to clean up. Ricky! Oh good, it's not gonna fit. Shiver me timbers. Alright, let's pause this. Flip the camera. Go to wide angle. The cameraman is probably gonna get fired soon. Alright, so see what we got. This has got about that much over. And then see what I did? That's great that the pallet stayed. Ricky's tangled up in the weeds. Oh, I think we got room. We got the same amount of sector hectare on this side too. All right, let's try to set up the camera again. Think this should work? I gotta move it over a little bit. Oh boy, it might just be hanging off the edge. We'll see. Don't fall. Ricky, calm down. Daddy's gonna do something stupid. I should probably take that pipe off. Man. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that pipe's gonna make it through the sector hectare. See that? Alright, reconfigure, folks. Not so bad. That little pipe right there took some little bracket off. Now, Ricky, I can push this pipe in, hopefully. That's the plan. Or maybe I can even turn it down. 61.5 degrees. Oh, that'd be too easy if I could do that. No, I can't. Maybe this way? No, I can't. Shiver me timbers. Will it turn that way? No, I could probably take this off. All right, I'm going to take this off because that is, I guess, soldered in there. Gosh darn it. So close, yet so far. Using my Leatherman Wave. My Uncle Billy Bones got this for me when I was 17 for a birthday present. Not the exact same one. They do repair them for free, so that's a good thing. Alright, that's going to be good enough. But I've bought a bunch of them. Eddie, my buddy Eddie from Lisbeth, he gave me one. And so I have about 3 of them now in all different hectares of my life. Alright, let's... Oh! Alright, I'm going to put the camera over there. Alright, let's see if this works. I don't think I'm going to get it over the hump. So it may just lay here. And I may have to just strap it up and yeehaw it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's so easy. Yeah, boy. Close enough. Alright, that's all it's going because of the humper dumpers. See, it's hitting the humps. So I'm just gonna get a... Why does this always go back to like zoom in? Oh, I hate these phones. Yeah, let me get a ratchet strapper on there. I got the ratchet strapper tappers. This one was pushed in for more aerodynamics. All right, I'm gonna do this fast before it falls apart. Sweet Mama Jammers. This video is not sponsored by DeWalt, but I do like DeWalt, and I get all their tools because of the batteries, and the Amish make stuff for everything for them. Oh, Ricky, take your thing. But they were on sale, that's why I bought them. All right, I think that's it. I'm gonna, oh, you know what I could do while this is up is repair this. That doesn't look that bad, just one side got a little rotted. That should be easy. I could replace maybe the whole floor. Yeah, I'm going to do that too. With this is up on the sector Hector. Hector used to work with me. And those are all his ideas. Alright, I think that's it. Look at this beautiful stone. It's got a... This is an ancient wheel. See, it's got the hub in the middle, and it's not round because they didn't invent the round wheel till much later. I have no idea why that's there, but this is what I would shower on. Oh, that one's not done yet. All right, there's the rear view mirror. I'm gonna get this thing out of here. Really, it's held on with a freaking sheet metal screw. Keep an eye in the back in case it falls. Let me know. Comment below. Oh, look who doesn't know how to drive a steak. What's that button do? Nothing. Is it falling? Is it working? Yeah, baby. All right, I gotta make this turn here. It's gonna be a tough one. With one hand. I am thinking to put it over here. Not too far from the Airstream. This is going to be the kitchen. I'm going to use these as things like that to build a little outdoor kitchen with a roof. So I'm going to drag this back here, park it about here, and I could fix it here, clear here, and then move that here and put it over there. And that's the pooper in it. You see? Hope there's nothing in it. I don't think there is. Yeah, see? You just poop in there, put some sawdusties, and then you have compost in a year or two. Whew. Don't hit the bike. Don't hit that. Anything in here? Looks good. Whew. Sorry, I forgot to film. So I took the old floor off. I'm gonna probably reuse these boards. This is just temporary, just so I have a little pooper and a little shower. I put the pallet down. I'm gonna use these. They don't seem to really rot. I don't know what kind of wood it is. I'm gonna run some beams over here, and I put a pressure treated 2x4. Probably not a good spot for it. Should have been on the ground, but yeah, just kind of zipping it in there. It kind of fits almost right, so I could just put some extra woods there, and I don't know, we'll figure it out. But it's looking pretty good. Whew. So that's the pallet. I was able to screw some of these to this 2x4 I put there. I got these, whatever kind of woods they are. Maybe if I show you the inside. I have no idea. Doesn't really smell. That looks like a pressure treated one. These things don't really rot. So I'm going to put another one on the bottom here. I'm connecting the pallet to that, and then the floor into that, and then on the inside I'm going to do some more reinforcing around there. So it's going to be a pretty solid base. Some of these, I got these screws to go into there, and then from the inside I'm going to go into this. So I don't think it looks that bad. Maybe I'll even sheet it with metal. Probably not. I got these screws, nails coming out that are going to be about the same angle, so they'll be grounding rods. That doesn't make sense. I'm trying to think if I should put that one on. I'm going to leave these quite a bit bigger, so it'll be like a little deck out front. Pretty fancy, huh? That's the plan. I don't know if it'll work. Yeah, I got enough room to put some boards on here for a deck. So it goes like that. Ooh, I made a little thingamajigger to put this heavy beam on. There's a little pitch. I put that screw in, then lifted this side up and screwed them in. Got a bunch of that big screws in there. Woo, it's working nicely. And then the bottom one should be easy. I'll just lay it on there. Hopefully that's the plan. Woo, and I could just go from underneath her. You like it? All right, that one's attached on the ends. I got that board holding it all up. I'm going to take this out now. Oh, I hope it just doesn't fall over. Oh, there's a lot of weight on there. Oh boy. All right, I need my hand. Just in case. Alright, I'm going to take the straps off and lower it, not on this chair. It's a very cool chair. It's from the power station in Kearney, banded. Thomas Edison actually was at the inauguration of it. I was allowed in there, mainly because I didn't get caught. Oh no, it wasn't from the power station, it was from the substation, about a mile away from it. Oh, look at the tailgate. Alright, let's see. These videos would be more interesting if I had a camera person. Holy crap. Alright. I need two hands. I was able to release this in a way where I could use this to slowly. Look at that. This is all done on purpose, of course, folks. Oh, come on. Do it nice, do it nice, do it nice. Lay down nice, lay down nice. Good boy. Oh, yeah. Look at that. No effort whatsoever. Woo-wee! That's exciting. Look at that. Off the ground, reinforced floor. I'm going to put another subfloor in there over the sub. Look, the door opens perfectly. Everything's level and plumb. I'm going to put some extra 2x4s along there, screw these into the main sector hectares, and that'll be it. It's not that wobbly. I could reinforce that a little. The ants love it. They're excited to have a new home. Alright, that was the one on top, so I gotta screw some screws on this side. This is gonna be a pain in the butt turning now. Maybe it'll just stay right here. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna be renting a skid steer, so if I have to move it and I can't move it with the wiggle jiggle, that'll be fun. It'll be nice to have showered here, so whoever's showering can watch from the Airstream. Those are the knobby dobs. Alright, let's figure this out. Check it, check it. So this is where the wheels were. I had a bolt on this side and a washer. I'm going to tighten them up inside. That one looks tight. That one's not tight. This side needed a washer. I took the bolt from the other side, the lock bolt. And so I got this old solar panel thing. I'm going to drill a hole. Use that as a washer. I ordered a water storage thing and it came with a wrench. And I also have a nice West Germany one. Pretty nice, huh? Look how nice that worked. Nice and tight. We tighten the one inside here. Whew. So that tightened up onto that one. Just thinking these are going to give it some more support because it's very wiggly woggly. Alright, you get the point. I'll show you. This project is done for the day. It's way too heavy to move now. So all the heavy, whatever type of wood, comment below if you know what kind of wood. This was my toilet paper holder at my first place I bought in Jersey City, in my condo. I did all the light fixtures, just kind of custom made everything that I could out of copper pipe, the shower curtain, everything. Put that piece in there. Attached them to that one. I'll probably put a floor in it. We'll see. Maybe I'll do that now. Maybe not. Yeah, let me not put any more weight because it's really, really heavy now. I'm not going to be able to move it. Door closes nicely. Look at that. Even got a lock so you can lock someone in there. I wonder, is there a lock on the inside? Usually I just poop with the door open. Oh, there's a latch. All right, good. So you can lock it from both sides. Yeah, I got to move it, hook up the plumbing. That's going to be easy. That's the water line somewhere. There it is. It comes out over here. It's got a T-fitting. Is it on? I don't even know. Oh, yeah, because this is the end. Watch this. See? Got running water, a lot of pressure. Good, good, good. All right, please like, subscribe, and share. Whew, it was a tough one today. Very hot. A lot of work. It's now o'clock. I have no idea what time it is. Oh, it's 12:36. That's it? Ooh, half day. Now I'll probably do something else here. Just got to figure it out. Avacada, she did a good job. She's a little workhorse girl. All right, everybody. Like I said, like, subscribe, and share. Man, I forgot the person's name, but someone commented on one of my videos. He's been watching all my videos. Thank you. That is definitely a motivation to keep doing these. I slack off sometimes because I'm like, no one's ever watching these things. You know, each one gets like 30 views typically, but those are probably 30 websites that just scrape stuff. That's Eddie Murphy. Rick James is under there. Yeah. I'm going to cool off. Take a little shower with the hose. And get some local beef from my cows next door. They kill my neighbors so I could eat them. Alright, everybody. Peace out. Buddha says, don't worry, Buddha happy. Ricky, say goodbye. Say goodbye, Ricky.
Bye-bye, everybody. I'm Rick James, bitch.